This video is sponsored by Performance Works International. More about them in a bit. There is a link in the description below. So if you want to go in detail, you can actually use that link. So friends, today's topic is very interesting, and it's about the management gurus that we have globally acclaimed. And what happens is that most of these gurus and the management consultants come from the West. They have written numerous books, and we tend to follow their guidelines. And so I thought, is there a method of understanding Indian business? I'll tell you the reason behind my thinking. Uh, you see, when these Western gurus, I'm not saying that they are wrong or anything, they are also right, but they are also driven by their holy beliefs. And when I talk about the holy beliefs, it's basically driven by their book, which is Bible. And Bible describes a way of life, and most of the management guru talks about this video talks about the a promised land. The promised land is where, let's say, in management parlance, it's the profit. So if you're running a business, the promised land, as described in the belief system, can be equated very easily with the profits. So having made that distinction, let's continue in our journey of understanding. Well, most of the business guru says that you should have certain guidelines, and you should have some sort of process. You should have a vision, mission. So all of this is definitely driven by the the commands, the commandments. So they talk about that if you do these 10 steps, you will be successful businessman. And that is why the current business model that we have has the vision, which translates into mission. Then it becomes your planning, then execution, budgeting, and then conversion. And then in case you're doing some feedback, then there is a post-mortem of what has happened. After you have executed, there will be regulators who will be following up, and they will be checking whether you have done things as per the regulation they have set, and so on and so forth. So everything is all dependent on the process that the management guru has set, maybe 100 years back, maybe 2 years back. I don't know. I'm not making a comment on that. I'm not saying they are wrong or right, but the whole point is they are driven by their belief system, which is coming from their holy book. And that gave me an idea. I thought that I should also think, because Indian civilization is almost like 10,000 years uninterrupted civilization. So is this kind of management lesson has been provided in our faith as well? And it turns out that yes, it has been provided. And in fact, there are different levels of the promised land or profit that you can actually, if you follow these management mantras, you can actually achieve the same result that you actually you when you follow a well-known management guru. It is very similar to that. So there are three levels, and one of the level is called the heaven, swarg lok. And by the way, friends, we are live right now, and if you have any questions, you can use the chat function, and you can indulge with this discussion. I will display your messages right away as soon as I get it and address those. So the first level is called first promised land, as per Hindu or Indian mythology, is Swarglok. And Swarglok, what do you get in Swarglok? You get the king, who's very powerful, Indra, who rules the Swarglok, and he decides all the management, all the aspects of safety, security of Indralok. What else you get in Indralok? Well, you get the blessings of the cow, which will fulfill all your desires, will fulfill, give you anything. I mean, you go in front of Kamdenu, the cow, and you ask for as if you are a child, and you ask the mother, and Kamdenu will fulfill your need. What else you get in this promised land? You also get a kalpa vriksh, a tree, which will give you the same thing, pretty much the same thing as Kamdenu. It will give you fruits, and it will give you unlimited supply of food, etc. What else you get? You also get money, which basically gives you boon of anything in the world. It's like one of those infinity stones which will give you whatever you desire. So the Swarglok will fulfill all your desires that you have. It's a promised land. If you start your business in Swarglok, it is destined to be successful. Um, so, what is the rule of Swarglok? It's the rule of the Swarglok, which has been set up by Almighty, the King of Heavens, Indra, is that my need matters first. Because the Swarglok always comes under a lot of pressure. Immediately, as soon as you actually start the Swarglok, get into Swarglok, it is always prone to a lot of attacks. There are everybody who are trying to capture this promised land from all sides, and every time something or the other is going wrong. Well, one of the key items in this particular promised land is my need matter first. This is what Indra says. I am the Almighty. You should always respect me. So the one of the levels in this promised land is that my need. So remember this. I will actually come back to this one and summarize the whole learning from this. So let's go to the as I said, this is always under threat, and it is being attacked at all times. So the risks are very, very high here. Even though you have a promised land where everything is available, all resources are given to you as you desire, but there is a risk of being snatched, because my need matters first is the mantra of this promised land. The second promised land is Mount Kailash. Now, this is a mountain. It's a normal thing. I'm just using this as a reference point because nobody knows where Mount Kailash is. It is the humble abode of Lord Shiva and his family. So Lord Shiva lives on Mount Kailash, and Mount Kailash is also a promised land where normal normal living being cannot even think of going in physical form. And this is a home of Shiva and his family, and this is the entire family. Now, this is if you look at this picture very carefully, I've taken it from the ancient Indian text. Here, there is no need. Actually, if you look at this, in this promised land, there is no desire, there is no need. Why? If you look at the expression of the cow and the lion who are sitting opposite each other, they are not scared of each. The cow is not scared. There is no predator. There is no prey. Similarly, there are other animals in this picture, like there is a peacock, there is a snake, there is a rat, and nobody is scared of each other. And there is an expression of tranquility on the faces of the entire family. And it appears that there is no people are not scared of each other in this promised land, and they have achieved everything. And since there is no need itself, they can always be in the position of everlasting peace. That means I don't care about I don't have any needs. All my needs are fulfilled. There is no need in future, and therefore Lord Shiva is always in this form where he is in a trance and he doesn't have a need. But there is his family. His family may have a need. So the whole point I'm trying to drive is that this is the promised land where you have overcome the desire of your need, but there are needs of other people. Your objective is to fulfill needs of other people. So in this promised land, or this position of profit, you have outgrown your need, basically. So this brings me to the third promised land, and that is called Vaikunt, which is the place where Lord Vishnu lives. And this is a third area. And if you see this, this is an area where what you get, he's a celestial being who's living across the universe. He takes care of everyone. And what you get everything in Vaikunt. You get peace, you get happiness, you get prosperity, you get friendship, warmth, goodwill, and harmony. So in this promised land, in this vacant lok, all your needs are provided. So, what Vishnu does, he takes human form, descent on earth, as we have seen in the movie Avatar, and we call it Avatar, but in Indian way of saying it's Avatar, which is I'm taking your form and I descend on earth to give you things. So the Vishnu basically is a provider. He gives you everything, all your needs. So this is the third promised land, which is defined in Indian mythology. And in this promised land, the mantra is your need matters first. That means I don't have a need, I have overcome my needs, but I am going to I am going to fulfill your requirements. So your needs matter. So now we have got three basic learnings from our holy inscriptions. And let's summarize these. The first learning is, in the promised land, my needs matter first, as per defined in that promised land, in the first that we discussed. In the second promised land, I can outgrow my needs. And the third management lesson is, your need matter first. So in the first one, my need matter first. The second one, I have outgrown, I don't have any needs. Third one, your needs are first, and I'm going to fulfill your needs. So now let's compare this with the today's business environment, and whose needs matter most in the current business context. Is it the shareholder needs? Is it the employees' requirements? Is it vendors, customers? Is it the politicians, government, society, or environment? So whose need matters most? So as a business, you're thinking about all these businesses. So let's understand the management mantra given by the first promised land, which is the Indra Lok or Swarg Lok, and which is my need matter first. And the condition there is that I will look at your needs only if my needs are satisfied first. And second is, after my needs are satisfied, then your needs will be looked after. So this is the management mantra of Swarglo, which has been set up. And if you compare this with our society, 99% professionals are in this space today. The Kailash and Vishnu, which is Vaikunt Lok, the learning that we get is that I don't have a need, but I want to fulfill your needs. I want to consider your need first, but I don't have a need. So your need first, then if I get something, it is okay. I don't have any desire. So 99% of the professional aspire to be in this space, in this category. So it's a straightaway management mantra that we have. And to summarize, it is basically, your belief system. This is what we learn in our rituals, in our beliefs, in our religion. Most Indians do this. They know about these things. So Belief will then shape your behavior, how you behave. If you truly believe in what we have discussed today, it will shape your behavior. And if you want to be, and it's your choice basically, you want to be in Swarglok, that means you're like 99% of the professionals today, where you put your needs first, don't care about customers, don't care about vendors, don't care about anybody, your need comes first. However, if you change your belief and you want to become like Kailash or Vaikunt Lok, your company, if you follow those kind of belief, then your behavior will automatically change, and then you start thinking about customer needs comes first, you know. So it will define your business. So whatever your belief is equal to your behavior is equal to your business. So friends, do let me know. I went on this exercise because most of the books which are written by the management gurus are coming from the Western world, and they are definitely driven by their belief system. And India, being the one of the oldest surviving civilization, has already have a belief which is also telling the same thing, considering the Indian way of doing business. So in the end, I just want to summarize once again that your belief is equal to your behavior is equal to your business. So I end this video. And before I go, I'd like to say a big thanks to Performance Works International for sponsoring this video. Their support and their help guide us and help us make such informative and knowledge-based videos. I will end with a message from them.
This video is sponsored by Performance Works International.
Are you ready for the challenges facing the modern workplace? Recent events have taught us the importance of transformation. Businesses now face a perfect storm of challenges. No business is too big to fail, and many are too slow to succeed. Our workforce is changing fast. We're entering a new age of empowerment, and everyone can contribute. The Inner CEO reveals how we can all play a part in making leading at all levels a reality. Written by Jeremy Blaine, an expert on business transformation and growth, it provides a roadmap to help everyone unleash their inner CEO and contribute beyond their job role, whatever their level. Traditionally, strategy has been owned by the few. Now it's time for the many to contribute. Leadership must come from a broader base. Everyone has the potential to step up and make things happen. It's a new model of collective and collaborative leadership which unleashes the power of people, enabled by appropriate technology and a supportive management structure. The book provides a roadmap for a bold new age of empowerment. Supported by a range of resources, the book provides a toolkit to help anyone unleash their inner CEO. Organisation health, development and growth is owned at all levels. Are you ready to unleash the inner CEO?